get it, man. Hey, what it do? What it do? It's your boy Jay Hamp.
B Soy in the building.
Hunnids Podcast, man. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe button. Shout out to Indefinite Clothing for making this happen. Shout out to ILD Clothing, our official sponsor, Integrity, Loyalty, Discipline. Make sure y'all follow both of them. Now we got that out the way. Hey, listen, man, personally, be real with you. This is my all-time, this is my Jay-Z. No. This my Scarface.
Yeah.
This my king of the South. This who raised me in this game hip-hop. The game that was laid on a lot of these tracks, bro. It gave young men like me, like, it gave us a certain way to carry ourselves, real talk.
For sure.
Man, we talking over 12 studio albums, over 10 million records sold, worldwide tours. Brother got hits. Number one is still rocking 20 years later, man. Hey, look, listen, man, all the way from that third wall, man. It's big Juvenile, man. Juvie the Great, bro, man. Welcome to the Hunnids, bro.
Welcome, baby.
Appreciate you,
Welcome,
man.
Absolutely.
What's up, fam? Hey, that sounds good, man. You just showed me how old I was, though.
Man, for real.
20 years later.
20 years later, man. That was fifth grade for me.
Damn, that's all you
400
was?
degrees, fifth
Oh,
grade for
man,
me,
fifth
bro.
grade?
Yeah,
fifth grade.
So look, man, let's go back, man. Start from the beginning, bro. Like, talk to me about the third war, man. Growing up in New Orleans, what type, you know what I'm saying? How that culture had an influence in building and grooving.
Oh, man, growing up back in the days, like, you know, Uptown was one of them areas. Now, I'm going to say the whole city, but I mainly was Uptown. Uptown was one of them areas where it was kind of like crime infested when I was young. A lot of things going on, a lot of crooked politicians and stuff going on in the city. So it was a lot of bad things happening when I was young in the city. So, you know, me having a grandmother that lived in the Melpomene Project, a grandmother staying in the Magnolia Project, and a grandfather staying by the St. Thomas Project, I pretty much was a project kid because I was backwards and forwards from here to there. Wherever the food, whoever made groceries, I went to the store and made groceries that week. Whoever had the most food in their house, that's what house I was by that week. And I seen it all, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of like made me good as rap because I had a story to tell.
Yeah. Now, when you mentioned all those projects, y'all had something called Second Line Parade, right?
Yeah, still do.
Still, all right, talk. You know what I'm saying? Somebody listening might not know what the second line
Just to
is.
educate everybody, how it goes, the second line is the people. The first line is the band. So usually you see a bunch of people behind a band dancing. That's really what it's about. But we usually use that as celebration, not just for us celebrating the, life itself. We celebrate the dead a lot, but with second line. So that's why a lot of second lines you see in the city could be all of a sudden not set up, people not knowing about them. They want to just pop up because they celebrating somebody they lost in their family. Now me the other day, they got one for me because I got the key to the city.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Congratulations on that.
It works two ways, but it's something that New Orleans, I think, is the best at for celebrating the dead and the living.
Now look, when you get that key to the city, man, like unfairly that might put an umbrella of politics on you. Staying away from that. How you trying to use that for the city?
I'm definitely not a politician because I know I didn't go to school for that, and it's a lot that goes in with being a politician. So I'm just more concerned about my people and what's going on where I come from, and I feel like when it comes to police reform and educating police on how we think and how we feel about things, I think I could be the good person to be the ambassador for that. That's pretty much it. And like we was talking about them statues that they tore down in y'all city, they tore down some statues in my city that I'm really interested in putting art there and stuff that represents our culture. So take something bad and make it out of something good.
So do you think that you'll have any programs that you're gonna put out in the community for the kids? Being that you're not trying to go the politician route, is there some programs that you're gonna put in play for the kids?
Not yet. I don't want to lie. I'm in the process of moving my building because I'm just breaking into the furniture business. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to speak too soon, but I can guarantee you that I definitely will. But I hate to say things that I don't have really going on. I don't like to commit to things.
Just keeping it real.
That I'm not able to do. I like to keep it real from beginning to the end with everything, but not yet. not yet, but I will be in the future.
Okay. So let's take it back a little bit. Growing up in New Orleans, they had the bounce sound.
I am bounce. Me.
Yeah,
I started it.
Yes, I want you to explain to the people what it is and just enlighten on us, how you took over with that.
Well, it's an era of music that they turned into called bounce, but it really was something that, to be honest, man, that I just was messing around with to get the club going, more like a chant thing. And my man Everlasting Hitman, being one of the first guys to come out saying bounce on the record, he took it to a whole nother level. But it was just something that we was just messing around with, man. And God bless the dead, he didn't stick around to see the stuff pop off. Sort of like what happened with me and Soulja Slim. So I wound up writing stuff for other people like DJ Jimmy and making other guys out of stars. And one thing led to another as far as bounce. You had partners in crime and this group and that group, and now they got this whole scenery of music in the city that's called bounce, and it didn't turn into something else because now you got national recording artists making songs like that, coming down and doing it. So I think it's a great thing, man. I think every city should have their own song. Like Miami got they song.
So I just want to ask this: did MCT influence you at all? With
TT Tucker, hell no. Ask
okay. I just thought I'd ask.
Ask TT Tucker where he learned how to say the words from. DJ Herb, the guy that DJ for TT Tucker, was actually my DJ.
Okay.
And,
all right.
He tried to get me to go to the club to Ghost Town that same night that TT Tucker wind up on the song, and he told TT Tucker what to say. Everybody know that TT Tucker, he ain't make another song after that.
Cause I've been doing a lot of research and just trying to figure that out, and they always got him like first, and I'm just like,
he was the first one. He the first one to have an album, a Where They At song out.
Okay.
But if he owned the rights to it, how could I write a song like that for somebody else? DJ Jimmy had a Where They At too, and his song was bigger than his record.
Now that DJ Jimmy was 91, then 93 you had Bounce for Juvenile.
Yeah. Only because I wrote the album. I just wanted to have a song on it. That was part of the deal. This is what they told me. Yeah. They said, look, we'll give you $20,000 if you write his album and do it over. I had like 2 days to do it. I think like 3 days. Write the album, and we'll put a song of yours on his album. You can get a solo song. I'm like, man, I ain't have no money. 20,000? You crazy? Oh. I would have did the album just for the 20. They had to put the song on there, but I didn't know that song was gonna wind up being a single. So things. Sometimes, man, the law works in mysterious ways. That was that was just a blessing for me. Because I never look back.
All right, so look, let me ask you this, man. There was a lot of big record labels that come out of New Orleans. Cash Money being the biggest. You got No Limit. You got Big Boy, but you signed to Warlock.
But that was that you got to look at the year.
Okay.
Because Warlock was, when I signed to Warlock, that was like what, 90, 98, like 89, 90.
Okay. They was jumping.
So it was before Cash Money even came about. No Limit, none of that was. They ain't had these labels yet.
Okay.
So and when I did that, it was all because of the DJ Jimmy album. I wrote the DJ Jimmy album. Album didn't do good. I was trying to. It was a money snatch, to be honest. I took the money and ran.
When did it get to a point where you wanted to get away from Bounce, that sign?
That was it.
Okay.
That was it right there. Because I kept saying, like, man, they ain't gonna never let me rap. And I had a reputation for winning a lot of talent shows and being like the best rapper. Period. And I'm listening to Big Boy put artists out. Big Boy Records, she was talking about. I'm listening to them putting artists out and letting them rap. I'm like, nah, I gotta rewrite my script. And my way was Cash Money. Yeah.
Now what, going from that transition, because you had dropped your first album, but then you about to drop Soulja Rags. What's the difference between having those two? It's like Cash Money is an army. And now you about to drop Soulja Rags. Like, was it more like, was you more comfortable? Like, did you feel like you had?
Well, a lot of people was mad at me for signing with Cash Money in the beginning because they felt like I was going back. It's like, I'm a national recording artist and I'm about to sign with a local, because Warlock was national. So, and it's like, I'm a national recording artist and I'm about to sign with a local label that only got one group that's popping. They were, they really wasn't. They had some stuff going on with UNLV, but it was like, they hadn't hit that one. They needed that one song to get them over the top.
Okay.
And when I came around there, I was listening to BG record. It was like, man, we getting ready to drop BG. So I got on it. I was like, man, BG broke a lot of ice for especially for Cash Money and for me, because by him putting out so much music in such a short period of time, we stormed everybody we hit everybody by storm.
What point did you realize that you had the label on your back? Because there is an age difference. There's a gap. They were young, like using the club.
Not really, because Wayne, man, listen, and I'm being honest. Wayne was so talented, I just knew then, being around Wayne or being in Wayne, being connected with Wayne or being in the studio with Wayne was always going to be great things. That's why Wayne was on Back That Ass Up. I ain't have to put Wayne on there.
Okay.
Just wanted him to be on everything, because I knew Wayne. We used to tell people, Wayne the future, they be like, yeah, the little dude. They used to always say that to us. Like, dog, listen, he not getting allowed to say what we hear him say in the studio. We kind of toning him down a little bit because he's young. We don't want to have him out there like that. But the truth is, he really could hold his own right now. And it's like 97, 96, 97.
Yeah.
You know, and I pretty much knew when that Soulja Rag song came out for me. When Soulja Rag came out, I knew I was going. I knew it was going.
That solidified.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was different, and now I got people listening to me rap.
Yeah.
That's all I cared about. Once I got your ear, I got you listening to me. Now I can go any direction I want with it.
Yeah.
And that's what I did.
So look, I noticed that a lot of your bars, first off, they iconic. They stick with you. They gon' stick with you. They hit you.
Thank you, fam.
And then a lot of them bars become hooks. Is that on purpose? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Something that you planned, or is that?
No, I ain't gonna lie. That's them. That's Manny Fresh at his best, telling me like, nah, bro, you should make that. You know, that's what he was good at that. Nah, Juve, you should make that out of hook. This a hook right here. Just taking it and chopping it and making it out of hook.
What was it like being in the studio with Manny Fresh?
Yeah.
Like, tell us about that.
Dude, funny, man. Dude, fun, man. Dude got a lot of talent though. Like he gonna play the drums, he gonna play the piano, he gonna sing songs, he gonna drink, he gonna crack jokes. Like, man,
wow.
Man, is the life of the party in the studio. To be honest, shit, man, is a big baller fun in the studio.
So
and
look,
he gonna and if you're in there fucking up, he gonna let you have it.
For real.
Yeah. He gonna make you look stupid as fuck. You gonna want to get it right. He gonna make you look stupid as fuck enough. Then if the shit you doing whack, he gonna switch the beat.
So look, let me ask you that. What's the off the porch flow?
That's just some bullshit I made up talking about.
Back
me.
in the day.
You know how that go. You want to label your shit, make your shit better than everybody.
Yeah,
but I used to see myself as this cat standing on a post, because that's what I used to do most of the time, rapping to my homies and shit. Yeah. I just took that shit and made it out something else.
So look, 400 Degrees, man. I'm like I say, my all-time favorite album. That's the genesis for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, crafting that album, when you sat down and after y'all tracked it out, when did you know that you had one? Because as an artist, you got to know that, look, what I'm about to drop, out of Scarface, bro, and I'm going to just go ahead and say it, bro. Juvie, for us up here, around here, you got them called the South and put that motherfucker on the map.
Off top.
For real.
Like, for real.
I mean, I was seeing it when I was coming up here. Motherfuckers tearing the club down as soon as you get to this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You can't, hard to do shows up this way. It was hard for me to come up here and do shows because either the city get involved and say, nah, they go tear the place up, or motherfuckers shoot the shit up. So it used to be crazy.
But did
up
you
here.
know that 400 Degrees was going to be that, though?
No. I'm going to be honest. They put the How record out, right? How come out. I'm thinking how going to take off because I saw what happened with the Soulja Rag. I'm thinking this shit about to blow up. I'm thinking I'm about to be number one. And then it don't do that. You know, I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is, I'm thinking, man, I'm about to fuck. I go to New York, they ain't even really on it at all. The song out, they not really playing it. I'm like, damn. They must just not listen. I'm thinking they're not listening to me. And then Jay-Z jumped on the fucking record.
Mm-hmm.
Then people started listening. You know, people start listening. And when Jay-Z jumped on that song and I seen the chain reaction on radio play and everything, that's when I knew.
Why was New York important to you though? To get New York.
I don't know why, but New York the Mecca. It always have been. I don't care how somebody want to look at it. I'm a fan of rap. I like rap from day one. I like rap from the day it started, and from Melly Mel to now, right? And I always looked at it as New York is the Mecca.
Indeed.
Period.
So look, performing at the Tunnel or performing at the Apollo, which one was the better?
I was scared to death in the Tunnel. But we rock. I sung one song. I just sung high enough. They didn't allow me to sing nothing else. I tried to go to the next song. They was like, nah. I sung high for like an hour straight. I never did that before in my life. But the Tunnel had to be the hardest place, bro.
So look,
period.
My first concert, Cash Money Rough Ryders tour.
Oh yeah,
yes sir, yes
you
sir.
enjoyed yourself.
Yes sir. Y'all had listen when that Rolex watch opened up, had you in the goddamn helicopter coming down, motherfucker, like. You couldn't tell me nothing that day in school, you heard me? So, what's your memories of that tour, man?
BG. BG every night. Every night, the funny part was trying to hold BG in a helicopter. BG throw the money, and then the people, because I guess after we did like 10 shows, people start figuring out, like, hey, there's only one way they can get to this damn helicopter. They coming in. That's what they pushing in them laundry baskets.
Shit.
So BG be in one laundry basket, I be in where they was putting us in one big one at first.
Yeah.
But I said, look, y'all, he got to get his own basket. Y'all got to, and he got a leg on me. Yeah. So me and BG, he ain't paid. We out there throwing the money out the chopper. He got the money. He hanging out all the way out there throwing the money. I said, bro, you gonna fall, bro. I'm telling you, bro, you gonna be all on. One time he was hanging out there. They didn't know he was trying to pull his way back in there. I got his leg. We done dropped all the money in one spot. We knew we were supposed to spread it out. Yeah. We done dropped all the money in one spot. I'm pulling him back. Come on, bro.
So it was an adventure every time y'all got together.
Boy, what BG fun? I ain't gonna lie, BG funny as hell.
So look, that tour is also iconic for DMX, and it's iconic for that prayer in Philadelphia. Do you got any memories of DMX on tour or working with DMX? You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, DMX.
Yeah, rest in peace of my dog. I think DMX was the greatest performer I probably ever watched, bro. And listen, they almost made the mistake of letting me go on stage after him at one of them concerts. I went out there and pleaded my case. I said, hey, look, bro, I'm telling you, if he go on that stage, bro, I'm walking out. I'm leaving. I don't care what y'all paid me. I'm not no fool. I'm not going on there after him. Y'all, man, you crazy. That man about to bark, crawl, pray. Like, man, by the time he get to his 6th song, he got the crowd. Yeah. He got him, dog. I'm not, man. I think he the greatest performer. I heard he used to bet Jay-Z that he would outdo him on shows, and Jigga used to lose a lot to him. Shit. So, dude, the greatest performer I ever seen on stage. Shit. Period.
So let me ask you this: what was your relationship like with Magnolia Shorty? Being the only woman signed, the Cash.
Yeah, that's like my little sister. I knew her before she from the project, so I knew her before she got the deal. She cool. We was always cool. Like my little sister, man. Always, somebody like that, younger than you, you want to, hold them and guide them the right way. Mm-hmm. And I'm just sorry what happened to her happened.
Yeah.
What about Magnolia Snow?
My dog?
Yes, sir.
My little bro, man. Same thing, man. I wish he would have came out of town with me when I left, because that was the plan was to blow up off of slow motion. That was the whole plan, bro. We ain't got to be around here. We ain't got to do this. We're going to do this. The plan working. We had took over the city. We was doing what we wanted to do, and then that happened. So it's one of them things like you want to go back and you do things different. You wish you could have convinced them to move a little different that day. I wasn't around. I was out of town when it happened, but I was with him the day before, and I actually wanted him to go on the road with me. He said, not this one, the next one. So damn, it's one of them situations that I can't never let it go.
I feel you, bro.
So I got a question for you. When Katrina hit, how much of an impact did that have on you and your family?
Oh, a lot. I mean, my house got pretty much demolished. We had to rebuild that, but the only effect that it really had on us was we was away from home for a minute. And you gotta readjust when you're living in Atlanta. You're not used to living out there. But as far as that didn't have a real impact on me. It had more of an impact on my city than it did me, and that probably bothered me as much as anything because I had to. Just driving around seeing that and just seeing all the people that used to be there, not around. A lot of things you grew up as a kid seeing, not there no more. Landmarks and stuff turned the other way, and it's crazy. Then after that passed, gentrification, everything changes. Projects gone, everything is different. Our city look like y'all city.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You mentioned Wayne earlier, bro, and how much you believed in him. At an early age. What was your mindset when you heard, man, I miss my dog?
Oh man, I was touching, just
Brought
probably like
tears.
everybody, brought me to tears. But it was more of a thing like me and him had arguments about who was the greatest. He used to always say Jay-Z the greatest. I was like, nah, bro. No, bro. You the greatest. Why you can't be the greatest, And just hearing that song, just let me know the growth. And I feel where he was coming from. But the beef was never, it was never a beef to the point to where we won't hurt each other. And it was never directed at him. It was just that I felt I wanted my fair share, and I thought that, he wasn't doing his part on helping me.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, it's over with. That's my little bro. We back doing our thing. All that stuff, that's the past.
And you and Baby dropped the album in 2019.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this:
And people ain't nobody saw that coming. People thought that would never happen. I'm like, nah, man.
Is Baby is Jay Prince is the black CEO respected for what they have brought and done to the game, for real.
Let's say that again.
Is the black CEO, the Southern CEO, your Jay Prince, your Baby, your Tony Draper?
I don't know, man. I don't know if they get. I don't know if they get the kind of respect that they should get, and I don't know if they get the recognition they should get. Cause think about how many things they have done and how many artists they have put on. The list long. And I'm quite sure Platinum Plaques probably outweigh everybody else in the industry. So
I feel you, man. So you got your little entrepreneur gang going strong. See, we got a hot mind ain't nothing like yours though.
yeah, but you
Tell
built
us
it, huh?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, that's skills, man.
Yes, sir. Talk to me about Made by Juvie.
Yeah.
Oh man, just my wife wanted me to do some stuff like that for her shelves in her store. So that's really where it started from. I built a few shelves in her store and got hooked on pipes. But my father, I grew up doing carpentry around him. I always been around tools and stuff like that. So it's just pretty much me taking a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and mixing them all together.
For sure.
Because my pops taught me electrician work too. So now I know that I learned something else too. So it's like 3 different things mixed together. And people like art, I don't just do stuff that's made to be something that's just sitting in the room. I do art pieces. Yeah. So everything is gonna be great about it.
For sure.
The look, what you can do with it, then my stuff be fully operational.
So I gotta ask. Don't be mad at me, but I gotta ask. What's the most you ever spent on jewelry?
On jewelry?
Yeah.
I don't even know, bro. Don't even put me in that whole. I don't know. I really don't know.
Cause y'all was bling back in the day. Everybody blinged out.
Probably like $250,000 in a day. I ain't never went hard like everybody else. But look what the $250,000 consists of: a watch, a ring for my wife, and some earrings.
Speaking of wife.
Yeah, my wife's got.
Speaking of wife, you got the wife, 4 kids.
You married too.
I'm married too.
Maya Thug.
I'm married too.
Maya
Good
Thug.
luck,
I'm
man.
married too.
How
Appreciate
many
it.
years?
We just got married in August.
Oh, you got to get past. Guess what? They don't even make cards for anniversaries past 10 years. So until you get across the 10-year threshold, man, you just married.
Indeed.
You got a long way to go, buddy.
So how is it being a dad, watching your son grow up, doing his music thing? Are you a heavy influence in his life with that, or you sit back and watch him?
I would like to think I am. I kind of forced it on his 16th birthday. I bought him studio equipment.
You gonna rap, and that's all it's gonna be.
He wanted to call this nigga wanted to kill me. Like, nigga, you want to rap? You gonna learn how to operate your own shit and rap, Yeah, right. But yeah, man, it's a good feeling, man. My whole thing is be you, be yourself, express yourself, do what you like doing. Whether it's music or not, I'm behind him 100%. You know that.
You're a solid dude.
For sure, solid. Hey, Juvenile, bro, man, anything you want to tell the people how to catch up with you, you know what I'm saying?
Man, just go to madebyjuvie.com and be on the lookout for my new furniture, the line. I keep on showing y'all parts of it because I don't have the whole line finished. But it will be in a hot second, so y'all check me out.
For sure. Brother.
Appreciate
Thank you, dog. Thank you. Hey, look, man, it's the Hunnids Podcast, man. Make sure y'all tap in, man. Indefinite at ILD Clothing. Like, share, subscribe. Fuck with us, man. Hunnids, we out.
Gone.
Okay, back up in this bitch, on my squad up shit. Yeah, still the same nigga, I don't run from shit. Yeah, my pocket's so fat,